Good morning, my name is Sriram.
My name is Rajiv.
We are from 7C.
So today we have made the automatic storage system using the Arduino Uno board. The materials required to make this are
The Arduino Uno board, ultrasonic sensor, breadboard, servo motor and jumper wires. So if you need to run the code, we have used an Arduino code in the Arduino IDE software. If we connect the code, it will work.
So now if we connect the USB cable to the laptop, it will go. So the ultrasonic sensor has detected the object and it has been opening up the toolkit with the help of the servo motor.
Thank you.
Good morning, my name is Jaden.
My name is Rajiv. Today we are going to explain the project on automatic doors. Automatic doors are used for the persons who are having mobility problems, such as the persons who are using wheelchairs or taking mobility aids.
Now I am going to explain the components. The components here used are IR sensor, microcontroller and servo motor. The IR sensor has two parts, transmitter and receiver. It detects our heat signature and cold signatures and it opens the door for us. When it detects my hand, it gives a signal to the microcontroller to open the door using the servo. Now I am going to show how it works. This is the car for an example and this is a garage. It opens the door for them and it lets it pass through. Thank you.
Good morning, my name is Hari Prasad from 7K. We are going to explain about Chatbot and lecture. First, what is Chatbot? A chatbot is a computer program which simulates human conversation with the end users. The first chatbot is Elisa, which pursued the role of psychotherapist, which was invented by Joseph Weizenbaum in 1966. A chatbot is programmed with interpreted programming language such as Python. Even our chatbot is also programmed with Python.
Good morning, my name is Amrit. So let's see how does an AI chatbot works. AI chatbot works by using two things. One is an AI and next is an NLP. NLP stands for Natural Language Processing. Whenever a chatbot gets an input, it tries to understand the intent of the input by using these two things. After understanding the intent of the input, the chatbot thinks of an appropriate response to give us an output. That's how an AI chatbot works. Our chatbot also uses a simple component named Lecture. Now let's see what's a lecture.
Now let's see how does a chatbot work.
So chatbot is used to interact with humans. For example, if we type hi, it's going to respond with the word hello. So it's trying to interact with us. Type how are you?
First.
It's going to respond. It's going to respond with a particular text for how are you. Now let's see how does a lecture work.
So lecture works by taking in user input and breaking down into words, punctuations, operators and numbers. They also sort the words in the sentence. For example, if I type hello world, my favorite number is 3. It will show an output of separating each word's white spaces, numbers and those punctuation signs.
Thank you.
Good morning, welcome to Technosium. Here our team created many topics. In that first we will see about virtual assistant. Virtual assistant is a software agent which can perform range of tasks based on the user's input. Our team created a basic model of virtual assistant. Here the virtual assistant will recognize your voice and understand using NLP. Then it will research, it collect the data according to the research from the source. Let us see how it works. Virat Kohli. Here, instead of getting a text manner, getting a result in text manner, we will hear it. It is very useful for blind people.
Our team has created a browser which is made up of Python, which serves privacy and which is used for browsing purposes. So I'll show a demo for it. So this is a Python browser and we set Google as a home page. If we want, we can change the home page of this browser. So this browser we can search like what we are seeing in Chrome, Opera, etc. So first we can see the demo of this. This is very secured privacy. So we can search. So you can see that it shows demos which we see in normal Google.
And we created a food order website too. This website takes order from the customers. It is connected with local host, which hosts the website. If it is sent off from this classroom, who orders the food, we get the message, and we will deliver it. Some foods are available here, So it is working now. It is in development.
I am Mithun. I made a fake website for phishing. So it tricks the user into believing that it is a real website and he tries to buy a game. So it asks a user for personal details. So he enters it. So registration successful. And the page redirects to payment credentials. Then the user tries to enter the payment credentials. And the page says session timeout, and the page says session timeout. Actually, the information the user has entered was stolen by the host server. So actually the information entered by the user has been stolen by the server of that website. The user's email and password has been displayed over here, and his payment credentials, his card number, card expiry date and CVV numbers are over here, and the user's email and password has been displayed over here. In this way, the user's information has been stolen by phishing. Phishing is basically making the user believing that the fake website to be a legitimate website, and the user tries to enter the data and his information is stolen. Thank you.
I am Jayaraman. So what I have here is a BadUSB. So what a BadUSB is like it's a type of device. So it's like a normal USB where there are some malicious software installed into it. So we can program this software to do whatever we want. So what I have here is a Arduino Uno. So I have installed the software into it and I have programmed it. So whenever it's connected to a victim's device, it can perform various acts like opening files and typing things. So this is how the hacker's interface looks like. So the hacker will connect to the network provided by the microcontroller, and he can execute various tasks by selecting the one which he wants, or he can also program the task which he wants. So protection strategies. So you should not trust unknown USB devices, and you should use USB port protection tools to keep your USB ports safe. And you need to keep your devices and software updated, which means like you need to have your antivirus updated, and this is optional, but you can also disable the USB ports when not in use, and you can also use encryption, which is the best way of preventing these kind of malicious acts performed by a BadUSB. Thank you.